Oh, Jack, did you think that was it? Did you think the Facebook post was the only thing you'd be getting? Now you've got one more thing. Now, normally, when it comes to this, I would do something edited. I would probably have slapped something together edited-wise. But, you know what? No. It ain't about the edits. It ain't about how good the video looks. It's the message that I gotta get across. And I know people are gonna probably come on here afterward and say that, oh, corny, all that. That's fine, they can have their opinions, but you know what? Worth it. What can I say? I'm a corny ass bitch. So, how do I begin? Let's see. About, going on the fourth year. 4 years ago, I got a message from one of Scott Casey Gale asking me if I wanted to join a group called the NWS, or the National Wrestling Shooters. Back then it was the WWNWS. And I said, sure. I came in there, and the people that I talked to right away, well, I only talked to Scott, and apparently Michael Miner was there as well. I knew both of them from comments on other people's videos, and brief discussions beforehand, I believe. So, I go in there, do my first video. You guys know how that went. I don't have to go through the whole story. I get a message from one guy. I'm going to have to use his name to bring up a point of the story. I apologize in advance. One Ian Cleveland. He asked me if I have a problem with him. Not really at the time. You go on, I meet him, and then I also meet Jack from Ian. There were other people as well that brought Ian and Jack to the NWS because they got them in contact with Scott Casey Gale. If it hadn't been for that person, and you know who I'm talking about, a guy who I didn't really give enough credit to at the time, to be honest with you, and I didn't even know at the time that he was the one that introduced Jack to Scott. I thank you for that. Because of you, I was able to meet someone who I am convinced is the Scottish version of me. I am convinced, except better. A guy named Jack Harvey came into the NWS, and, well, let's see. At first, I gave off kind of a bad vibe to the group as a whole, because we thought that it was just going to be a wrestling, promo channel thing, and I thought that it was going to be a wrestling talk channel. This guy, Jack Harvey, is the one that came up with the NWS Revolution, which saved the NWS as a whole. And you're not going to disagree with me on that, Jack, because you know for a damn fact that it is true, and I'm not the only one that thinks that. Anyway. For a while, we were, friends and all. We were a part of the same group. We didn't really hate each other. But, Jack still had the bad vibe about me, understandably so. Then one night, we found a common bond that we have. We found something else more than wrestling. From there, obviously our friendship grew. It grew so much to the point that I remember that one day that I was talking with Jack on Skype, and I don't know who said it or who suggested it, but it was like a funny idea. It's like, it'd be funny if like you came here or I came there, and we both laughed at that, kinda, because we're like, yeah, like we're like how far away? Like 4,306 miles, and that number still sticks in my head ever since I found that out. And then after laughing about it for a minute, I remember Jack saying, okay. I'm like, yeah, okay, what? Yeah, I know, like, it's impossible. He's like, no, it's not impossible. I realized that he was serious. And I'm like, sure you want to do this? Let's do it. Figured out the plans. Next thing I knew, around July, I was at the airport. So Jack came in for the first time. You guys have seen the videos on my channel before. My first impression, seeing him in person, was wow, like this is actually happening. And two, this guy's shorter than what I thought. Hey, I'm short myself. I'm not mocking it. Hey, short people are awesome. Okay. Since then, you guys know the history. We've had our ups, we've had our downs, had our lefts, rights, you know, crossways. We've made up a new direction to this point. We don't even know what it is. At the end of the day, I still stand by him as a brother, and I'm damn proud of it. Nice to meet you. Jack, I told you that this wasn't, that the Facebook post is the only thing you're getting. In hindsight, I probably should have prepared and, like, you know, had my words together and all. But since really that, and even a little bit beforehand, you know, the thing that we had in common that we started to understand each other by, we've grown and grown. Through the good times, through the bad times, when it came to us arguing, whether it came to us being stronger than ever, whether it came to us not being on the same page with others, we've been strong as brothers. And I don't know what I did to deserve some of the stuff that he's done for me. I mean, he was able to get me the first WrestleMania experience that I've had in my entire life. WrestleMania 32, something that I cherish forever. That I still have photos on my computer. I still have the autograph of Bray Wyatt. You know, the one where I was like, You guys remember that one? Yeah, I know. I saw you were live for Jack as well. Let's see. What else? What else am I'm missing something. I feel like Now this, I had no idea what I did to deserve this. He says it's a token of, like, just engraved in thank yous, right? Well, if that's the case, I should be handing this to him because of all he's done for me. He can say that I've done a lot for him. But here's the thing. The guy has went above and beyond for me. And I haven't been, in my view, the best kind of person to him. As a friend, as a brother, like I should be. Jack, thank you. Thank you for accepting me for who I am, or what I'm trying to become. Thank you for the first WrestleMania experience. Thank you for the belt. But you know what? Compared to the next thing I want to thank you for, all that means little. Jack, this next thing I'm thanking you for is something that overpowers this. It overpowers this. Still have the tickets to this day, or my ticket anyway. Say tickets. My bad. When I've been down in the dumps when it comes to here or off of here, you've been the one that's been there for me the most. Out of everyone. And there is nothing I can do that will overpower everything that you've done for me. I could try, but ultimately, it just proves that you're a better person. And I'm not the only one that would think that. I'm pretty sure. Jack, I've said this before. You're better than me in a lot of ways. You're a better person. You're a better friend or brother. A better brother. Yeah, I can barely talk. For that, good times. Well, we've got 12 days left, I believe. And as Taker said in his in the Mania 34 press conference, let the good times roll. Let's make new ones. So Jack, I say this with this belt on my shoulder because, you know, when I can't help it. Happy birthday to you, man. Hope you have a good one. And I don't want to give anything away, but this isn't the only thing that I don't want to give anything away, but this isn't the only thing that I've got planned when it comes to your birthday. Now there was the Facebook post. There's more. As Braun Strowman would say, I'm not finished with this yet. But, oh, yeah, by the way, when you get here, you're gonna get these hands, boy. You just have to wait and see what I'm talking about, Jack. You're just gonna have to wait and see. Might not be today, might not be tomorrow. You'll see. Alright, I think I've said what I needed to say. There's probably more, but I'm forgetting because, well, I'm an idiot, but... No, you're wrong. Like, you're wrong.